Have you ever stopped to wonder why parents raise their children the way they do? According to child psychologists, two key elements shape parenting: control and warmth. Control refers to how parents guide behavior and enforce rules. Warmth reflects the love, support, and emotional connection they offer. Understanding how these two elements combine in different parenting styles can offer powerful insights, not just for current parents, but for anyone preparing to raise confident, emotionally healthy kids. And if you're passionate about learning how to parent with wisdom and heart, don't forget to subscribe to Momigo, your go-to place for modern, research-backed parenting guidance. With that said, let's get into the 4 different parenting styles. 1. Authoritative parenting. Authoritative parenting is high on both control and warmth. These parents set strict rules and consequences, but they also make sure not to ignore their child's feelings. They are warm, nurturing, encouraging, and willing to listen to their children and consider their point of view. But they also make it clear that adults are in charge here. With this approach, they have control over their children, but not in an overbearing way. This parenting style has been considered the best because it's a perfect balance of rules and affection. Children that were raised by authoritative parents are usually happy, confident, respectful, and successful. They rarely show signs of problematic behavior, such as addiction, alcoholism, or problems with the law, because the control their parents had over them ensured to teach them good behavior. And since they received so much love growing up, they can love and fulfill themselves and have stable and secure relationships with others. 2. Authoritarian parenting. It sounds similar to authoritative parenting, but make sure not to confuse the two. Authoritarian parents are also high on control, but their parenting is lacking warmth and emotion. These parents believe children should follow rules without exception. They are strict and believe in punishment and discipline. While enforcing their rules, they don't really care about their children's emotions. Negotiation is just not an option in their house. They may seem cold and distant when dealing with their children, and sometimes they can even get hostile and aggressive. When their children grow up, they're obedient, respect authority, and follow the rules. But because their opinions are never heard or valued, they have problems with self-esteem. It's hard for them to communicate their wants and needs with confidence. Because of this, they may be prone to depression or anxiety disorders. 3. Permissive parenting. Kids usually like this parenting style the most because those parents show little control and lots of warmth. They often say that kids will be kids and are quite forgiving when their kids make mistakes, and might sometimes act more like friends and parents. They like talking with their children and joking around, and they rarely put their foot down. But no matter how much their kids like that treatment, the permissiveness comes with a price. Children raised this way are often low in self-control, consideration for others, and achievement motivation. They are also more likely to experiment with drugs or alcohol. They also might struggle academically and have low motivation for higher education. 4. Uninvolved parenting. Unfortunately, some parents don't really care about warmth nor control. Those parents, uninvolved ones, barely ever show interest in their children. They don't ask about their needs, schoolwork, or friends. They let their kids do whatever they want while expecting them to take care of themselves too. They can be straight up neglectful, cold, and rejecting when their kids seek their help. Uninvolved parenting also has negative effects on children. They don't do well in school, don't have fulfilling friendships, and have high levels of depression, anxiety, and drug use by the time they're teenagers. They are also likely to struggle with their self-esteem. If you're not a parent, take a moment to reflect. Which parenting style did your parents lean toward, and how has it shaped who you are today? And if you're a parent, where do you see yourself on this spectrum? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And if you feel there's room to grow, just by watching this video, you've already taken the first important step. With awareness, commitment, and compassion, you can move toward a more balanced, connected way of parenting, one that nurtures both your child and yourself. If you found this video helpful, please give a like, share it with someone who needs it, and don't forget to subscribe to Momigo for more thoughtful parenting insights. Thanks for being here, and until next time, keep parenting with heart.